Okay, are we ready? I hope so, because we're starting. Is this telling me about the DLC? Wait, I'm not ready. I'm sorry, Clifford. Maximum metal? Parental advisory? How do I? Oh, it's this one. Okay. So we're 20% complete. Honestly, that's pretty good for only 8 timepieces. All right. Yeah, but I don't think I have the DLC, right? 8 out of 40 is 20%? Oh yeah, I guess it was out of 40. For some reason, I keep thinking it was out of 100. All right, here we go. Let's continue. Yep, there's your stuff. So, last time we saw that there's a couple of, what's it called? There's a couple of time thingies in here. Time rifts? Oh, I see we're back to... There we go. Okay. Cheating the race? What? We don't cheat? All right. You're missing a key item. No. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll do... Oh, hey, hello? So we have to get this time rift. Okay, I keep pressing the wrong button apparently. So on the beach, there's one. And in, oh, that guy was right. He said in the tunnel something would happen. Okay. Let's go back to the golden vault. Why stop cheating? I'm not cheating. And enjoy your walks, Garth. All right, let's go get these rifts. Last time we saw a whale on the inside. I would like to see if there's more. Ooh. Okay, can we zoom out so that I'm not ill? I'm still doing good with the whole, you know, jumping thing, surprisingly. Go, go, go. Here we go, rift. All right. Hey, big old crow, welcome in. And Irunian. Clifford, SSJ, thank you so much for being here. New rift. Look, this rift looks a little different than the others. Would you like to talk?
Hello, little child. This is Mafia Time Rift. Timepiece hit Mafia in head, and now Time Rift filled with Mafia thoughts and dreams. This Time Rift is simple. Simple like Mafia. Just how Mafia like it. Rules of Time Rift. If you die, you start over. You need rift pawns to go deeper. That is all the rules. Please tread carefully in Mafia Time Rift. Mafia like to experience past.
Okay. See, the thing is, I don't actually know where to go from here, because there's a ladder. Okay. Not there. We'll just go in. Platforming. Honestly, those are pretty cute. They've got a crown on it. So we need 3 of them. SS, none of your business. Haha. Hey, Hikari. Oh. Yo, I'm a gamer? I didn't even see that. Oh, we got a picture. 1 of 6. Ew. Ew. What is all this fish? Okay, those are regular pawns, not mafia pawns. Hmm. Excuse me. Nope. No, thank you. No, 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 nope, nope, nope. Oh, I didn't think about I didn't think about chum. Oh, he actually hit me. Okay, I wasn't prepared for that. Not gonna lie, I should be careful because I'm a little bit close to death. Picture. Oh, wait, what? I thought I could, like, go against the wall and... Yeah. And, like, you know how strafe? Okay. Hmm. I see. I see. That's the wrong button. I started shaking explosives while in the air. Welcome in, Average Sad and Lunar Waffles. Ah! I whiffed. Yeah, it's the camera whipping around that I was talking about yesterday. This balloon, though. Boop, 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 boop. Ah! I'm not very good at platforming, for those of you who are new to the channel. I've never really been good at platforming. But I guess I just need to make a complaint and I succeed. So maybe we can get over there. No, nope. Okay, maybe we just go this way and it might put us in that area. Excuse me.
Has little girl noticed that unspent rift pawns are kept each floor? No need to get every single pawn.
But what if I want to?
Good luck. Mafia has opened entrance to next floor for you.
Interesting. That's suspicious. What is this? It's a heart. Is that a cookie? Or is that an actual heart? Aha! Look at this bird. It's gold. Hi. Oh wait, are you the mafia boss? You're the guy I kicked butt. Just looking around. I have overshot the balloon. What? Give me. There's gotta be at least one. There's gotta be at least one picture thingy here. Darn, I was hoping that would be a higher jump. The music here is interesting. Come back here. No, there's still a picture somewhere. What is that bird there? We've got 4 out of 6. I'm actually really enjoying A Hat in Time. Hikari, it's been a lot of fun. Knock knock? No? I don't see. I don't really know if I... Ooh. Okay. That answers that. Okay. You know what? Maybe this might not be a good plan. Okay. I was wondering if these guys could be killed. But, nope. Doesn't look like it. You know, I keep going. Maybe it's just not here. I don't know. I'm surprised. Wow! Wow! You can't throw coins at me! Woo! No! There's somebody else throwing things at me. I got hit. Go away. Rude. Oh, the sound effect was from me getting the amount required to get through this level. That's I'm not seeing any more pictures. I wonder if that was something that I could only get on the earlier sections, because I'm not seeing any now. Honestly, using the ball, so I did something really clever. Okay, I grabbed the ball, and when they started kicking things at me or throwing things at me, the ball actually deflected them. So when I jumped across, I was able to succeed. See, this looks like something I want to go and jump on, but I probably can't. And I have only 2 lives left. Also, just a friendly reminder not to backseat. I got 4 out of 6. So I definitely did miss 2. Am I breaking this? Ah, yes, in fact I am. And getting the thing that's really important is this one. Yeah. Mafia's Grand Voyage. Okay. Oh, this is a story. Look, we have a new fish thing. Mafia's like, no, I don't like this guy making money. And me being a janitor. So I'm gonna go off on an adventure. We play beach stuff. And then we plunge into void. And are never seen from again. Honestly, that was a rough story. I'm sorry that happened. No, I don't want this one. Reroll. Okay, well, we might as well. Okay, a half flare would have been cool. I didn't think that it would take away the other one. I thought it would just let me choose. Whooping! And then the other one is in the center. So we're going back to this one because it's a decently easy one to do. We got a new outfit color. Also, we did get, or we do know probably what the item is that we need in order to finish this level. If I had a guess. If I had a guess, I'm trying not to sneeze again, but my nose is like, no. There's this frozen stuff. We've seen a yarn. We've seen a yarn that exists that is in a cage on the outside of town somewhere that has the frozen icon on it. So there's probably a hat that I need to get that has that ability. I just haven't found out, like, the one that I could find already was yeah. Oh, I'm in danger. The one that I could find was something I couldn't get. Are you mad? Whoa! Wow, I got shoved into the lake. Do. Yeah, take care, Therazan. Go this way. My character's sometimes such a goof. Hey, are you bullying this guy? Again?
Got you all figured out.
Haha. Oh, hey. This is a brewing one, isn't it? Yeah. I was hoping it would be the icicle one. But all I need is one of those and I can basically craft it as long as I've got enough yarn. I don't think I've ever done this. Well, bam! I still don't know what that does. The other one at least, like, did something fancy with the level. I don't think that did anything. Poor guy. You know, I saw the bird. I acknowledged the bird mentally, and then I walked into it anyways. There's also the thing that allows us to hook onto the rings. That is another thing that we might need. Well, bam. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's time to see if there's a whale here this time. Oh, there's a clock in the background. Oh, is that it in the background over there? Oh, it is! Okay, there is a whale here. This is really fast. Checkpoint. Oh, I'm a gamer. Look, it's a whale! It's coming! And there's a whole lot of clock towers. Whoa! Oh no. There's no bubbles to pop. Haha. Go away. Not falling for that. Nice try. Yeah, where's the whale? I don't see it anymore. Oh, there it is. Nope. Cookies? Best place? Do you think the cookie crumbles? Whoa! Okay, no, it just disappears. It's fake cookies. Yikes. No! Rude. I tried to dash, but I did not dash. No! Why? No! Oh my goodness! Here we go again! Yes. We'll go with a hat flare. Oh man! Okay, I like this one. We got a flower. Okay, for some reason I have a sneaking suspicion the game is telling me I should go to my room to see what the next thing is. So we're at 10 out of 40. Do you, okay, actual question for chat. Do you need the DLC in order to play the archipelago? The rando? No? Are those toys that I just had in my hand? No, that's, I would assume you can just turn off the 2 DLC worlds. Ah, okay. All right. I'm gonna do this one now. Since Archipelago is a third-party thing, probably not. Because I'm not comfortable doing the DLCs. I haven't even done the vanilla game. Alright, I hope there's new yarn. I'd like to see some new hats. Alright, contractual obligations. So it looks like there's a timepiece detected. The chapter is Subcon Forest. And we have to, our mission is to recover the fallen timepiece. And term of the day is Requiem. So I'm assuming that's a word. And our atmosphere is tense. Yeah, this is chapter 3. And I thought that it was flashing because it was the next one to do, but we didn't do any of chapter 2. So I feel weird. Are you a good guy or are you a bad guy? Why is it a shame?
Welcome, young one. Please make a purchase at my humble stall.
Okay. No more bonking against walls while diving. To a scooter? Okay.
Gimme.
We'll get a scooter badge. I don't really know that I need the other one. I feel like I could just run around on the outside. Keep out. We came this way. I'm excellent at running in a straight line. Why can't I sit? I fit. Yeah, that's fair. Ooh. I have to replenish all these things I just spent. Ooh, there's so many glowy things. Yikes! I'm scared. It's very platformy. Oh no. There's a guy up here.
Not far to go, kid.
Until what? What am I going to get? Ay, ay, ay. Panic, 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 panic. What? Crying. All right, it's fine. It's fine. We just gotta go all the way back up. I can't see, and my camera is doing the thing again where you zoom in right on my face. Ah, no! Not far to go, kid. Runs right off the edge.
Not far to go, kid.
Yep, yep. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got this.
It'd probably be really painful if you fell from this high.
Nope, I can confirm I took no damage. Ay, 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 ay. Ah! Ay. Oh no. Oh my god. Platforming and me we do not particularly get along very well. I get like mega anxiety. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, what's over there? Also, I get distracted really easily. I can't see anything because the camera needs to change in order for me to see something. No! How did I get here? How did I get there? I don't know. Okay, that's better. Oh. It's fine. No, yikes. Okay, still fine, still fine. Wait, what? You just run up the tree trunk? You don't even need to platform there. Okay, no, we're here again. Oh wait, no, this is new. What's the— oh, it's jumping. Gosh, how tall is— you're almost there, they say. I disagree. I'm scared. Mushrooms. No. Anxiety. This better give me something really good. Hey, it's the other cow. Oh my god. Nice. Oh my goodness. Also, welcome in Mosh, welcome in Espen, welcome in Arrow, welcome in Blade. Hope everyone did have, and will have a fantastic spring break. Thank you. There is a shiny somewhere. But I don't remember where it is, and I can't see it anymore. Doesn't look like it's this way. So it's probably that way. Ah, there it is. What? Okay. That was rude. You can't just put an invisible wall there. That's cheating. I'm coming to get you. I got caught. Hey, let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. The ground is rumbling. What are you, Titus?
You blew it! You totally screwed yourself! Nobody enters my home and leaves in one piece! Tell you what, though. Hang on a minute. You get to live! That's right! Aren't you lucky?
Is it because you have no actual power? So you can't— you're only trying to make me feel threatened?
Normally I'd eat your soul and toss your body, but you're a lucky one. You won the lottery because I just happened to be missing a brain-dead servant. That's right. The old one got himself killed, his head popped off, and now I need a new tower boy.
Can I not just beat you up? I have to actually sign? Rude. Clean out the subcon well. Find subcon village, murder the spirits, clean the subcon well. I'll be keeping the following hostage, your soul. But keep anything you find along the way. All right, I guess.
That seals the deal. We're in business. Let me just wrap this real quick.
You feel exceedingly empty inside.
Whoops. Guess this soul belongs to me now.
Rip.
Don't worry though. If you finish your toast quickly, you'll have your soul back real soon.
I wonder what even... Yeah, I was about to say, I wonder what you actually get for doing this. Like, what's the... I don't really feel a consequence of having my soul removed. Oh, okay, you're not the spirits? Okay, are you the spirits? Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah. What's this one? We've got Dweller Mask Yarn. This is some spooky yarn. You've got enough yarn to stitch it. Well, let's make it then.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's cute. Hmm.
The soft part of the fruit is sometimes called the
Okay. Calm down. Hi, Ichigo.
sure has its eye on something, huh?
What does? What has its eye on something? Are these dogs? Or people? I'm trying to figure out what this statue is. Like, I see legs. But, like... Oh, the front is not like a face. Wait, what is the front then? Is that... Oh, it's a fairy. Wait, is this one broken then? Oh, it is broken. Interesting. Okay. I'm assuming those are the... Oh, there's a mafia guy here. Okay, well, we gotta murder the spirits and clean the well. What? the same mask as me. Oh, hey, it's a frozen one again. You know, this is the second time a frozen one showed up that I can't access. And I know Lecky. Ooh, there's a relic up there. Nice! Oh my god, another cow? I didn't realize how many cows were necessary for that. Oh my god. I'm assuming that we must get a fire hat. Oh wait, hang on. Yes! Oh my god! We're genius! Ha 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 ha. Ooh, that looks something like something I probably want to definitely avoid breaking out of prison. See, I'm clever. Oh, hey, it's a picture. Would you like a picture? Anyone? Anyone else want a picture?
Why, hello there! You didn't forget about me, did ya?
No.
What's up? You working on any contractual obligations lately? You better be. Remember our little deal?
Calm down.
Those incredibly annoying fire spirits are sitting right there in the middle of my village.
Oh, there's a picture spot in the back there.
Their little dance is creating these incredibly annoying barriers that stop me from getting to parts of my forest. It's almost like they're trying to put an end to me. How adorable.
I feel like
Dispose of them. I don't care how you do it, as long as they suffer for entering my domain.
I'm the bad guy here.
Anyways, back to work, trooper. This isn't a vacation, and I'm getting impatient.
My painting! You rude.
You'll come with me.
Yeah. What the hedge? Can't believe this guy shows up and just like, nope. Here's a painting. Oh.
Come with me.
Dwellers are so hard to talk to. Maybe you could break the ice with them for us.
Maybe I can break the ice.
These dwellers are so hard to talk to.
How?
I'll borrow you real quick.
No giving bodies to any upset spirits, kid.
I'm not giving anybody anything. Calm
You
down.
could break the ice with them for us. You need to find the fire spirits to break this wall.
Yeah. I'm just looking for wherever I put this painting. Okay, well, the answer is not... Oh, hang on. Darn.